completing your agency agreements. Now, I heard a question the other day at a seminar that I was running, and it was about completing an agency agreement. And there was a lot of different, opinions in the room. And it was all down to, well, I was told when I first started in real estate. Now, I must say, in the room that I was running this particular session, the range in when I first started in real estate ran from 6 months through to about 35 years. So there was, to the point where some of the guys that were there were pre-agency agreement time. So that's even plus 40 years. So, it was a good question to ask. Some people would be told, just leave it blank. Some people would be told, just put a line through it. Now, remember, if you do any of those things, if and when it goes to NCAT, and there's an issue with the actual, with the tenancy, you'll be asked questions about how you've completed your forms. What about this question? Well, you didn't write anything. Was it because there was no answer? Was it because it was irrelevant? Because it didn't match this particular one? We find that the easiest way and the most efficient way to acknowledge that you have considered the question, but it's either not relevant or it's not anything, is just to write nil. If there is nothing to go in there, if it's not relevant to this, don't write not applicable, not available, not at home, whatever NA might mean to anybody picking it up. It is actually nil. You've considered the question, there's no answer. Nil. Really easy. Don't put a line through it, don't leave it blank. Actually complete the form fully. And then there's no question down the track, whether that be in 6 months, 12 months, or however many years, when there is a problem with the tenancy, that it comes into play. So guys, just be specific with how you're answering those or filling in your agency agreements and your tenancy agreements and any types of agreements that you may be filling in. Or documents that you may be filling in between landlords and with tenants or salespeople. Same thing goes for you guys. It happened to be a property management question, is fill in the whole form. Consider everything that's there. Everything that's in that form is there because the regulations, the schedules in the regulations actually state that it needs to be there. Therefore, it's not in there just to take up space. It's simply, it needs to be considered. You need to consider it. And if you're either writing your answer in or you're putting nil. You've considered it, the answer is nil. So it's an easy way to show clearly that you have considered that.